Ground. Down on the ground now.
Peace for mankind! Peace for mankind! Peace! ACLU! ACLU! ACLU!
I know we're 43, but you give me another hand.
On my shoulder.
Put your hand behind your back.
Okay.
Put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I won't resist. Please. Please.
Put your hand behind your back.
Okay. I can't. My shoulder. Oh, it's been torn off. Oh, yeah.
Control 343. Code 4 got one in custody here. You can lift any red. You give me some volunteers from all these people. I saw him acting completely crazy. Almost tased him. Figured I'd just go hands on him with it real quick, so took him to the ground. Okay, let's sit him up. Let's sit him up. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Okay, we're gonna get you up right now. All right? We're gonna get you up. You're acting completely out of control. You took his clothes
taken a
off.
shower in 3 days.
Okay, get this arm. Get this arm. Stand up. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to fill out a statement for me if you wouldn't mind here in a minute. Thanks. We're gonna need a statement for sure.
Peace Walker. Oh, outstanding. Peace Walker. Okay. Peace for mankind.
Sir, so what exactly happened here earlier? What did he do to you?
Well, I come in to get something to eat, and he started threatening me, got in my face, started putting his finger in my face, and then he had the nerve to call me George Bush, and that's when I really thought that was too far.
Okay. And then what would he do? So he did that, and then he tried to throw a punch at you. What did he do?
He came close. I mean, his finger was right in my face. I thought he was going to touch me. If he'd have touched me, I don't know what I'd have done, because I was looking at the child seats, and I know they're heavy wood, and I could swing one pretty good. Then he threw a soda, and it hit this lady here, and I don't know what he had been doing to the other people. When I walked in, he was already ran.
And was he trying to throw the soda at you, and it actually hit her?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Did you want to say something to me, sir?
Well, I just want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, officer. I acted really out of character. I'm exhausted from my peace walk across the country. I came home to Las Vegas, and I came home to a bad reception by my family. And I thought it would be a happy occasion, but my ex-wife had me trespassed because I was waiting for my son, Steve.
Yes.
To come home from work.
I understand you've got some personal issues that you're dealing with, and that's probably what inspired your behavior inside there.
I'm awful sorry.
However, I appreciate that. Listen to me. You made me do what I had to do in there. You're going to be going to jail on the assault on myself. Okay. Secondly, what precipitated all that was when you went inside and started in with the man initially and challenged him. And went off and threw a drink at him and challenged him to a fight and put your finger in his face and all that other stuff. Okay? And then the drink that you threw wound up hitting a lady who wasn't even involved in anything. And that completely, ruined her night. So those are the things that are on your plate right now. You're going to get yourself a shower, you're going to get cleaned up, you're going to get a meal, and you're going to be able to get your thoughts together, okay? All right, you got to think about dealing with things and your stresses in your life in a little more positive way.
You pulled the first little knife right there.
It raised him up and started to go at him.
I went and got my gun. My dad was like, do it.
Okay, what is a knife gonna do against the gun?
Didn't want to leave. So now all we know is that there's knives in the house and somebody was going back inside the house to grab a gun.
Told you. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Put your hands back here for me just for a second, okay? Just gonna tighten down. Make sure you don't have any knives, guns, weapons, anything like that.
Sit down.
Where's the gun at, sir? Hang out there for me. So what's going on?
When he comes at me with two knives like that, I got my gun, okay?
Sit down.
Okay. And you're the father?
I'm the father.
Oh, you gonna play me.
Him and his brother
Go
started
now.
arguing, and I told
Get
him
in there, nigga.
to quit it.
Okay.
No.
He got mad and cussed at me and told me I was no good and went in his room. I told him to go in there and told him to shut up and leave the situation alone. He pulled the first little knife right there. I told him, I ain't gonna put up with you. I went and got my gun and told him, no, you ain't gonna do this to me no more.
Okay.
Sit down.
I've dealt with him in his F before, some kind of order violation.
Stop doing that.
I thought he lived next door.
He's lived here as long as I have.
Now you're the brother?
Yeah.
This is what happened.
I guess Steven got a letter from his soon-to-be ex-wife because she took his kid. And I read the letter. He's like, you see the letter? And I was like, yeah, I was over here earlier. I read the letter. And I said, he goes, well, I'm mad about it. And I said, dude, I think it's kind of funny. You know? But, I mean, in the position that you're in, just look at the humor side of it. And then he flipped out. And he's like, don't laugh at my pain. And I was like, dude, I'm not laughing at your pain. What the hell are you talking about? And he flipped out and started calling me all kinds of names, told me to get the out of the house. And I was like, this is Mom and Dad's house. He called the cops on me, telling them that I wasn't going to leave, which I'm going to leave because I got better things to do than argue with a 42-year-old adolescent. And then he comes outside with that knife and whatever else he had in his hand. And I'm thinking, you are not coming at me with that because I would have got out regardless. And then my dad come out, and my dad's going to the side, and he goes, if you ever point a knife at me, and so Stephen turned around and raised him up and started to go at him, my dad was like, do it. Do it.
Did he make any, what did he say while he was coming at your dad with the weapons in his hand?
Shoot me.
So your dad obviously felt that his life was in jeopardy.
This hasn't been the first time that Stephen's come at my dad with weapons.
Okay. The two knives, actually, they're not even knives. One of them's like a little mini sword. I'm just glad nobody's hurt.
All I was asking for was a little compassion. You couldn't even give it to me.
Dude, I'm trying. I tried then, okay? Trying to give it now.
All right, bud. Thanks.
Sorry, they won't let me talk to you.
Rest, okay?
It's a bad thing you played by everybody I've ever known. Okay? I'm the felon, so I have to automatically go. I understand that. Okay, don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. Because you're lying to me, alright?
Don't get spun up. The reason why you're going, bud.
Because I have a record. I have a felony.
I didn't even know you from Adam when I showed up here. I've never even met you before. The reason that you're going to jail, though, is because your dad and your brother both said that you picked up those knives and you started walking toward Dad, saying, go ahead and shoot me. Go ahead and shoot me.
He had the gun. Okay, what is a knife going to do against the gun?
Why were you walking after your dad, saying, go ahead and shoot me?
Because he was threatening me, and I wanted to show him I am not afraid. Yes, I have the knife, but they weren't up in a defensive or attacking posture. They were down.
And the reason why you did that is because you wanted to show Dad that you were not afraid of him. Is that right?
Pretty much, yeah. But he knows I'm afraid of him. I'm done with all this. This is the last time you'll see me alive.
Honey,
I am done.
you were the one who called the cops, not me.
No, Alan did.
No? No.
Alan called him out here when Dad had the gun stick in my face. Yeah, I'm the one that gets to go to jail.
I love you, honey.
Steve was walking right towards him with the knives, so Dad exercised some good self-control, I think.
Do you have anything on you on this as well?
Is that your boyfriend with you?
That's my fiance.
Your girl saying that you did it, so.
I didn't snatch nobody's purse.
We're out to back of one of our units who has a 211 suspect, basically an armed robbery suspect from this morning. That's it right there?
Keep your hands up in the air. Walk backwards. Sitting them here. Stop. To your right.
I step to your right.
I step to your right.
Keep walking forward.
Keep going.
I got tell sergeant.
Keep going.
Stop. Start walking backwards. You know my voice. Walking backwards. Stop. Put your hands on top of your head. Interlace your fingers. Spread your feet. Do you have anything on you on this as well? How much money do you have on you right now?
Should be, close to 200.
Close to 200?
Yeah.
Okay, get in the car. Alright, Cynthia, we already know that you were involved earlier today. Alright, we got the witnesses on their way here, doing a field lineup. Alright? So right now, you can tell us and say what happened. Let us know beforehand. You know, I don't know if you were just you know what, don't play stupid
I don't
right
know
now.
what. You ain't told me what. You just saying you know I was involved in what?
Okay, so you weren't involved in any theft earlier today?
No.
You don't want to talk about your, is that your boyfriend with you?
That's my fiance.
That's your fiance? You don't know if he was involved in anything earlier
We
today?
was together today.
Alright, stick to that story.
How old are you, Tyrone? 19. Why is she saying you took the money?
I didn't take no money. I don't even know what y'all was talking about. She told us that we didn't stop immediately at the stop sign, which I was trying to see across both ways of the street before I exit out.
We're not talking about the stop sign violation anymore. We're talking about a robbery that happened earlier. The person happened.
I don't know nothing about no robbery, sir.
Right now your girl's saying that you did it, so right now you're trying to talk.
I didn't snatch nobody's purse. I don't have nothing else to say.
Okay. Alright, you can go to jail for it. Have a nice day.
Male driver doesn't have a driver's license anyway, so we're going to tow it for 3 days. And then we'll just collect the evidence that way.
Alright, then we'll go back to the station. We'll get the eyewitness and see if there's still pictures and everything, see if we can get him ID.
Talk to me. So I'm going to take him back to my office and see what he has to say.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. Cool. Alright, I'll let you guys know. He looked like he wanted to say something, but he didn't want to say something in front of her.
Right now we're waiting for the victim to come in and hopefully they can positively ID the still pictures and those photo lineups that we have. Right over here, man.
Take your time. Remember, man, these may or may not be the suspects here. Anything familiar in the pictures, just go ahead and point it out. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Like 2.
Number 2.
And number 2? You said number 2? All right. So we're gonna go try to recover your purse so we can get that back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, Detective Jones is interviewing the suspect who did this purse snatching earlier.
I lost a total of $20. The person who got their purse snatched, I witnessed them picking up my $20. Well, now, before I got a chance to get to her to tell her that that was my $20 that she picked up, she had drove off.
Okay.
So I proceeded in following her, and when she stopped, I got out the car, told the lady basically that she picked up my money, and she proceeded and keep on going.
Okay.
And that's when I took the purse.
All right.
I regret taking the purse, but it's hard for me to money to come by me being that I can't find a job. It's not like I ain't looking.
And I was telling our detective that he bought some clothes and he was gonna give his girlfriend some money for the rent. So.
And he's also saying that the female subject that we got is also the driver of the vehicle when this all happened.
Booking her as an accessory to robbery, okay? Because that's what you did, you robbed her. And the amount of money that was in the purse is also grand theft. Because the two of you were together and she drove you away from the scene of a crime, you guys went together, that's also conspiracy. And because of the victim's age, that's also elder abuse. That's 4 felonies right there.
Man, is this your purse? One of our officers
Strangling it all over.
Yeah. One of our officers located it. Exactly where the suspect told us it was.
We got the suspects in custody and they're gonna go to jail for it.
Me and I guess his buddy apparently got in an argument or something. I don't even know. He got drunk and then started running his mouth to my friends, and I was like, "You're my cousin. Why are we fighting?"